What is up, folks? That's right, it's Selection Saturday. It's the C3 Fantasy Football Challenge 2015, and we are pumped, guys. We've been waiting for this moment since, February when we crowned Susan the champ. And the league, we started it up, we sold out in, felt like 9 minutes. It's been a whirlwind since, mailing T-shirts and CamWows, and tonight's the big night. There's 48 teams, fellas, and we get to find out when and where you're going to be drafting, and we're going to let you know what's going down this week coming up with the draft, and even cooler than that, we got tons of prizes going out, particularly a Luke Kuechly autographed football that Joe is teasing me about right now. And I'm teasing you, Joe. Where are you? But I got my boys here. Mel Mayock, what is up, my man?
Oh, dude, man, I've been waiting on this show forever. I mean, we signed up. We turned live taking signups for this league back on July 15th. We sold out, like you said, in like 9 minutes, it seemed like. And people have been hitting me up like crazy. When do we get our draft order? When do we get our draft selection number? Tonight's the night, man. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's actually my favorite podcast of the year because you get to hear all these crazy names. It's a lot of fun.
No offense, people, but all of that information is in the draft guide.
Nobody reads anything.
Nobody reads anything. I'm a teacher. I should know that more than anybody, but I know who my favorite student is, the best student of all, the commish, Ken Dye. Welcome to, glad you're here tonight.
Thanks, Tony. Good to be here. Yeah, I'm excited. A lot of the things that that Mel said were apply here. I like a lot of the names that come out. They just come out of the blue. You think about it, you're like, oh wow, that's cool. That's a good name. So
it makes it more fun because we are all Panther fans. And you know what? I'm going to take the entire credit for all of this. Is that people thought I was wacky when I said, let's put together a 48 football team fantasy football challenge. Maybe even people in this room looked at me kind of cross when I first ran it by. But the best part about it is, and what we envisioned as C3 is envisioned here, is taking fantasy football and doing it with people that you have something greater in common with, which is the Carolina Panthers. And that's, we're all in fantasy football leagues, right? Everybody's got cool, funny names. But now it's a super challenge to do it in the context of the Carolina Panthers and our team. We're playing against people that have a common love. And I think that adds this super layer to it.
Not to mention getting cool Panther prizes every week for some kind of random, crazy contest.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I think if we're going to have to put out a vote among players, since Steve Smith has been ejected in a preseason game.
Yes.
We've got to revise one of the weekly prizes too, and we should put up a league vote, and it has to pass by 3/4. What is it? Whatever it takes to put an amendment in the Constitution of the United States. I think it's 3/5. 3/5 of a vote. We'll get that vote, and let's have a week where we give a prize to somebody that has a player that gets in a fight or an ejection.
That'll enhance Steve Smith's stock about 3 rounds.
Call it the Earl Weaver Steve Smith Award.
Yes. You know what? How about this? We don't have to do a vote. I'm putting in a prize. I'm adding a prize to the C3 Fantasy Football Challenge out of my pocket.
On the spot, too.
Okay, let's
step it up. Now, when the professor puts out his own money, you know it's important to him.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
That's the miser. Right on.
Totally a good point. There's only a couple of places that I spend a lot of money at frivolously, and I wouldn't tell my grandma about any of them.
Holds his money closer to him than Geno Smith, but he even can duck.
That's right. I used to work for a guy, and they had his retirement party. He was so cheap. that they said that if you left a penny on his grave when he was dead, he would jump out and grab it. All right, so let's jump into it, guys. Tonight, what we're going to do is this. We're going to drop out, we're going to pick each league. We got 4 leagues, 12 teams in each league. We're all dying to know what the draft order is for each individual league. We're also going to give away the prizes. The prizes tonight are a Carolina Cat Chronicles Voice of Panther Nation t-shirt. One nation, one voice, right? Highest quality t-shirt out there.
The most comfortable t-shirt in my closet.
I know. I feel like people are like this. I feel like people are like, oh, well, you guys shut up about how nice the t-shirt is. It's really that nice.
Well, just get one. Shut up, get one.
Get off. You talk about getting off the dime. That was my own editing process right there. All right, so we're going to give away that. We're going to give a Number Fire premium membership. Now, Number Fire is a premier website for fantasy football. It's all by the numbers, right?
It's awesome, man.
And so what I like about it, and what I like about other sites too, is that, you know, I like our site. I feel like my articles never have anything to do with the numbers. They're all emotion, right? But sometimes people like me need this statistical analysis. My wife says this to me all the time when it comes to fantasy football, and I have to be honest, I've never won fantasy football when I haven't had my wife co-manage my team.
Oh.
But here's the thing: is that if she gets on me when we're in the draft, she'll be like, why aren't you getting them? I'll be like, I don't like them.
He's a Falcon.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it. It's like that, and so she's like, you can't do that. So she kind of balances that. My whole point being is, for somebody like me who is just pure gut, emotion, and feel, Number Fire is legit because it's the opposite. Straight by the facts, straight by the numbers. Mel, you have to appreciate that.
I do. I try to be a little less emotional, and I do go out and look at some numbers. But websites like that, breaking it down, showing you exactly by the numbers where you should go, it's impressive and it's important. And whoever wins that tonight is going to have a little bit of advantage going into the draft coming up on Thursday.
Look at this.
What is up, freaking Puerto Rican?
What's happening, guys? I couldn't let you have all the fun without me.
No.
Go.
Look! Oh, he ran to the Grand Canyon, came back.
Yeah, I was gonna say Jeff finally repainted his room from a Falcons color to a Panthers color.
No.
That's what it looks like. Wasn't that the red room before?
No, the red room's still over there.
Oh well, we gotta go and tag that one. Well, let's go, Joe. We were just telling everybody about the prizes that they can win. Number Fire Analytics, straight by the numbers, fantasy football. And by the way, this is a supreme value, guys. You can get a 1-month free subscription to this. This is something that they run all the time, but we wanted to make sure that everybody knows about this. You can get a trial run. I think maybe it's 2 weeks. There's a trial membership. But, guys, this is like, if you think about a per monthly value, a premium membership can range over $25. I got to look up the prices. I haven't looked at the prices myself because I just say everybody just pay for it. But if you go and do that, you can do it through our website. We'll help you out with all that information, and we'll get a little credit for you, and that just goes back into buying more prizes for the Fantasy Football League. But we got you guys a free one we're going to be giving away tonight. We got a shirt. We got that. Joe, do you have anything other than your beautiful self?
I have an autographed Luke Kuechly football. It is an authentic, official NFL football, and it's signed by number 59 himself.
I want that now.
I do too.
That makes 3 of us. I've had this thing for almost a year.
Your kid is throwing it around, right?
It's been in the bag. It's been in the same bag that it's come in from the time I've had it. So it's not been exposed to light or anything. It's got a bag inside of a bag too. So it's very well sealed. The autograph is in silver permanent marker, so it shows up really brightly. You can see it right there.
Mm-hmm.
Shows up really, really well. And actually, that picture right there was the only time I have taken it out of the bags. All the rest of the time, it's been in the bags. So it's gonna look really sharp on somebody's desk or in their man cave or in a bookcase.
Hey man, if I win that, we're going to take that down to the Jacksonville game. We're going to play with it at the tailgate.
Well, we should get some more signatures on it. I know that's what I would try to do. But it looks really, really sharp. It's even got a certificate of authenticity.
I'm gonna
get it with Shaq Thompson and
Thomas Davis. Yeah, that would be very cool.
Look, just a piece of advice off topic on this, since we're talking about getting signatures on items. My advice to people is this: don't get more signatures unless they are the right ones, and that's what Kim was talking about, like the entire linebacking core. But I saw a girl get. We were at not FanFest, the first practice, and I thought this was the coolest thing ever. She got her Galaxy S5, the cover on the back, signed by Luke Kuechly. It was
cool.
It was a white Galaxy phone, permanent marker on the back, and I thought that is the coolest thing ever. And then somebody came by, and it was AJ Klein. She got AJ Klein to sign it.
Nice.
I don't think so. I think that phone is cooler if you just be like, "This is my Luke Kuechly."
Right, just Luke Kuechly on that. Yeah.
Frank Alexander signed it.
Well, it'd be broken. You throw it away anyhow.
All right. So we're going to do all that tonight, guys, but let's just go ahead and tell you what's up. Mel, tell them when the draft is, what time, what they need to do.
Thursday night, 9 o'clock. You need to be logged in. The draft rooms should be open about 15 minutes ahead of the draft. Get there. Make sure your laptops are working. Go out between now and then. Do some mock drafts. If you don't know how to do it, if you're having any trouble, hit any of us up on Twitter. Reply back to any of the emails I've been sending out to the league. We're here to help you out. Just make sure that you know what you're doing come draft time, because once the draft starts, there is no stopping. There is no turning back.
If I can add something real quick.
Yeah.
Just go to NFL.com and type mock draft, and they should be able to take you to the page. And
it's on ESPN.
Hit a 12. Well, yeah, just for a practice draft.
Yeah.
You know.
But you might want to maybe see if there's a mock version on ESPN. So if you want to if you're worried about
Right.
warm or anything like that. The good news about going to ESPN this year, even though I love Number Fire because they're just a third-party, awesome little thing that let us do whatever we wanted. ESPN is going to be. It's such a big. Everybody has it on their phone, and everybody's got it. So the good transition, even though I had experience with Flea Flicker, I'm not trying to knock it down.
And the mobile is what's awesome. And hey, Tony, I don't know if you can hear it, but we're getting some type of feedback.
We are.
But a great thing about ESPN is you don't have to be at home and in front of your computer to do the draft. Somebody hit me up and said, hey, they're going to be in the car traveling. Well, guess what? You can do the draft on your phone. Make sure you go get the ESPN Fantasy Football app.
It really is just a matter of convenience. There's so much. It's so much easier with ESPN. I think it was a good move, and yeah, I think people were probably much more familiar with the user-friendly software. That
it's just more familiar. It's more integrated into things. You already got the app on your phone, so we're good with that. You want to get a mock draft in the
Nice. There you go. High tech around here, baby.
All right. So tell us the number one draft pick. What league are we doing, by the way? Because I need to be right.
The very first one is the Moose League, the Muhammad League.
All right.
And for everybody out there, just so you know, I spent this afternoon writing down every team name, who it belongs to, what division you're in, and I got it in 4 separate hats. Totally legit. Totally random.
Look at this science, folks. The original science of fantasy football.
Yeah, analog is a big deal.
We are keeking it old school. How you like that? That was a team last year.
All right, who is number one from the Muhammad League?
Picking first is none other, and I swear this is not rigged, but the double cam offense, Ken Dye.
Oh my gosh.
There you go.
Oh,
No pressure.
that's.
I know that seems rigged to everybody out there, but there you go.
I was sitting here thinking, God, I hope I don't get the first pick because
That is a tough spot to be in.
First pick. I don't want the first pick. My league has never gone well when I've been the first pick.
All right.
Thank you for your help and endorsement. Yeah.
Second, here's going second in the Muhammad League is my longtime pal, Miss Atomic Bomb, Fancy Mills.
Miss Atomic Bomb.
Ooh.
She's as hot as she sounds, people.
Yeah.
It's fancy.
She's awful fancy. All right.
My
You
word.
got that? Are you writing this down, Professor?
Got
You
it.
writing this down?
Spreadsheet is live, actually.
Picking third in the Muhammad League is our buddy from overseas in the UK.
Oh.
Get this name now from our buddy Jay Cryer. Will pound anything, even Scotland.
Oh. I hope, you know what, nobody knows how, that name is badass, first of all. That's my mate right there. Jake Cryer's my mate right there.
Yes, sir.
That guy right there, by the way, is, man, that's just literal.
He's a cool
That
dude.
is literal.
We had so much fun with him on the real draft night. All right.
Mhm.
Anyway, all right, going forward in the C3 Muhammad League is, you gotta love this name, Aaron Hernandez's pistol offense. By Bailey Black. Pick it forth.
Man,
I need a brain scrubber for that one.
All right, picking 5 in the C3 Muhammad League is Team Atlanta Riot, which is Harrison Hyman, which I apologize if I mispronounced your last name, but that is the guy who set up the Atlanta chapter of the Roaring Riot.
Oh, kudos to him.
Kudos, picking 5th. Yes, sir. All right.
talk about, that's an easy place to do it with the worst fan base in the league. They're
There's probably more Panther fans.
good one.
Wait till you guys. Wait till you guys hear my ice up pick this Tuesday.
Oh,
Wait until you hear this.
yeah.
Oh,
Hey, can't wait. Little
we're on
team
number 6.
of the C3 Muhammad League is Team Andrew Medlin.
Team
Real
Andrew
original.
Medlin.
Real original on the team name, but there you go.
We're gonna call him the accountant. Hey, man, he's an accountant. You don't want to be so creative.
All right, number 7 in the C3 Muhammad League is by Daniel Wesson, and his team name is Touchdown There. I like it. Hey, you got to get touchdowns to win fantasy football.
You have to keep him and the Keith Hernandez pistol offense separated.
The Panthers need to get some touchdowns instead of kicking field goals if they want to have a winning record this year.
Tell it, brother. All right, here's one of my favorite people. What number are we up to, Professor?
We're on number 8.
Number 8, friend of the C3 podcast and a great podcast of her own. You need to go check her out. Team Fabulosa, our buddy Sharona Fabulosa.
Yeah.
All right.
Abolosa.
She's the hardest working woman in sports.
No doubt about it. She is like the
Is it
Fabulous Sports Fan 2.0.
Ken, how do you spell Fabulosa? Is it
Fabulosa.
The first lady of the NFL.
You know what I say about that is I used to love this rapper named Fabulous, and he always ruined. His name was Fabulous, F-A-O.
Fabulous.
So I always sit there as however he spelled it's not the right way. Okay, next number 9.
Number 9. C3 Muhammad League number 9 is the New Hampshire Ginger Madness. So I'm guessing this guy likes the ginger women up there. But it's Isaac Smith.
Headed and
Maybe he's ginger himself.
New Hampshire.
So it's the NH Ginger Madness team. Isaac Smith. Way to go, Isaac. Thanks for playing this year. All right.
Here we go.
Next one. The C3 Muhammad team. This one might take a jelly and put it into a jam. I don't know. But it's Team Whitehurst by Ryan Whitehurst. Yes, sir.
I'm gonna call on him to get a name going on Team Whitehurst. Is that his?
I know. Why did Team Jelly into a jam, which is his Twitter handle, which is one of the better Twitter handles out there.
It is. I agree.
All right, go ahead. Number 11.
Number 11 is Team Dominators by Jason McDonald. King Facebook page. Yes, sir.
So that's
right.
the end of the round, into the draft for that league, I guess.
And number 12.
No, this
Yep.
is it.
Number 12. I'm sure there's a great story behind this one. He's going to have to tell us what it is, but it's Kevin Comstock, buddy of C3. I don't understand the name, but maybe, I'm kind of out of
Wait, come on, let us.
Agents of FIELD. Agents of Field.
Instead of Agents of
S.H.I.E.L.D.
S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah.
The TV show.
Yep.
Right
Yep.
on. All right.
Kevin is actually going to be taking over the responsibilities of the Panther fan club they have there at Southside 17. He'll be there on Sundays giving away prizes, making sure people are enjoying themselves, and making sure that they're getting their discounts on the drinks and food that they're offering this year.
Oh, sweet. Nice.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, have you guys had the Sam Adams Oktoberfest? That's a good beer.
Not
I'm
yet.
gonna say, guys, that the names in this league were a little reserved, and then I look back and I got my mate Jay, who will pound anything, even Scotland,
Yeah.
and Aaron Hernandez's pistol offense. Not so much reserved.
Not too reserved there. All right.
What league is next?
Rucker. My Rucker League.
Rucker League.
All the
If you are
Rucker.
in the Rucker League, here are your draft, or here's your draft order.
All right. Totally separate hat. Totally independently verified for authenticity. Here we go.
Kept under Funkin' Wiggles porch since noon today.
I don't
Exactly.
know what that means.
C3 Rucker, number 1 pick goes to Team Super Cam. Jeff Hoffman. Woohoo!
Looks like the Cams are in the number 1 driver's seat for the draft so far.
He's
Right.
cursing right now.
Oh, yeah.
So Ken, who you taking number 1, buddy?
AP
All right, here we go.
year like mine last year.
He's not going to be Patrick Chung, okay?
I think Tony would take Randy Moss if we'd sign him.
Hell
The short one or the tall one?
Already ordered my jersey. Number 2.
Number 2 is the Fig Newtons who is Carl Crawford. Nice. I like the name.
I think that was one last year, wasn't
That
it?
was one last year, actually. Yeah. I think it was.
And Carl Crawford, my kids call Gus, which has nothing to do with my kid. That is my future brother-in-law with Kimberly on my wife's side.
Oh,
And
nice.
I thought it was a Tampa Bay Rays outfielder.
My kids never, my kids never. Michael started calling him Gus, dude, and so now we don't even call him by his name. All right, number 3.
Right. Number 3 is my boy Brian Wenzel, who's very active on Twitter and a friend of C3. His team name is the Bomb Squad.
There you go.
That's
like
cool.
Brian,
Right, lowercase because there ain't no bombs being thrown in Carolina right now because Philly Brown sucks a big ass.
we need to get him some stickle. Let's send that to the Panthers headquarters.
Or better gloves. Maybe he's got
Lester
some bad
Hayes
gloves.
following around.
Man, that was brutal. That
It
was-
was brutal.
Man,
all right, moving on.
Uh,
C3, what number are we up to? 4?
Number 4.
Somebody who had a birthday this week and had a nice picture of Coach Ron Rivera walking around with a Happy Birthday Steve on his shirt. Team Danner Team Steve Danner picking for?
Got it. Happy birthday.
Happy belated birthday, Mr. Steve.
One of my favorites. All right, number 5 in the C3 Rucker League is Keekley's Cabaret.
Very nice.
Our buddy Jason Salter, who was in the league last year, did very well. All right.
Imagine it too.
I like that name.
Me
Yeah.
too.
I bet you the ladies are real pretty there.
C3 Rucker. How you like this one now? This is by our buddy out in Wilmington, Ken Walker. Get the funch out of my face.
Nice. I think he should have said, "Ken the funch out of my face."
Hey, he might have to update that. There you go.
Get the funch out of.
I like it.
I'm writing it down, so it's taking me a long time
All
to
right.
type.
Now this one, you guys are going to have to bear with me. All right. I think it's hysterical, but I can't say it right. I tried all afternoon. Might be the beer. But our buddy Matthew Haithcock.
Oh,
That's your boy, Tony.
yeah,
His
he's got the
team
best sense of humor ever.
is the Cat Chronic Whatcals of Narnia.
All right, what was the middle part? The
Yeah.
Cat
Right.
Chronic dash Whatcals, CLES, of Narnia.
Spell that part. Spell that part. The
So
what?
Cat Chronic apostrophe and then what and then CLES of Narnia.
You mean WHAT?
Finishing Chronic.
As in the things that were deflated.
Chronic Whatcals of Narnia.
Cat. There's a
Like-
lot to that one.
Yeah, that's a complex one there.
There's so many things going
That
on. there.
one's like 3 college courses worth of study.
He's got a Cat Chronicles reference in there. He's got a Chronicles of Narnia reference in there, and maybe even a what testicles reference in there.
All right. I like it.
Maybe.
Tell you, buddy.
Now this one I like. I love it when somebody uses their own last name
All right.
in the name of their team. From our buddy and C3 follower Chris Sackinger, his team name is Sackinger for a Loss.
Nice.
I like
That's
it.
creative.
I like it. I like that a lot.
How can you not, right?
That's right. So what number are we up to?
We're on number 9.
Number 9.
This is our buddy Mike Bogart. His team is at Keep Pounding. So the Twitter sign at Keep Pounding, which is his Twitter sign.
Fingers Twitter name out there. It's you. First of all, how cool is his name? Bogart.
Bogaert.
That's so awesome.
That's
That is.
Pretty much.
strawberries.
He's Bogarting all the good picks.
Yeah.
All right. Number 10 in the C3 Rucker League is the commish of that league, Shaq Diesel, Big Play J-Ray.
All
What do you know
right.
about that?
Bring it. You know what I'm saying? Like, he had that name from the beginning, and Shaq Thompson, who we have been big on here at C3, is now people are seeing.
He's looking very legit.
Mm-hmm. The Legitimaster says he's legit.
Yeah.
He is legit. He's looking good. All right. Number 11,
Number 11.
Team Hairston. Your girl, Kim Hairston.
Come on, Kimberly. I'm going to get on it. I'm going to get on you, Kimberly. I'm going to name your team for you. That's my sister-in-law.
Mm-hmm. Miss Originality there, right?
And if I name your team, Kimberly, you know it ain't going to be nice.
She's not going to like it.
Better get on there tonight. You better get on there quick. and bringing up pick number 12, which I think is a very good pick, because you're the only player to get 2 players in the top 13 if you're picking 12th.
Okay.
Right?
How much math did you have to go through to come up with that one?
I went to NC State. Leave me alone. All right.
We're going to
All
figure out a way your sit sandwich tastes good. Shit sandwich tastes good. Here it comes.
Now, see, if you went to East Carolina, that's the way you talk after a few beers.
Watermelon martini.
Yeah. What's up with the watermelon martini you've been drinking?
I haven't. My wife has, but they're amazing.
Yeah.
All right, number 12.
Number 12 is Team, another returning player from last year, Team Northeast Panther fan. I like it when you got a Panther fan up in the Northeast. It's C.O. Varnes is his name. So Team Panther fan. I'm not sure if he's a colonel, but hey, he's a good follower on Twitter. So he's at number.
Yeah,
right.
From the beginning.
Yes, sir. All right.
All right, what league now?
Now we're coming up on the Mike Minter League. I hear he gives a great interview.
Yeah, that's what I hear too. Actually, you don't hear that.
Yeah.
I heard it.
You heard it. I don't know nothing about it, but anyway. All right. Pick number 1. Yes, sir. Okay. Pick number 1 in the Mike Minter C3 League.
Which of us is it?
Is all about the Benjamins. Ooh, that's painful. That was a good team name last year, but all about the Benjamins.
I hope your team isn't all about the Benjamins.
Oh, you know, a good buddy of mine was drafted last weekend. He drafted his team and he took Jordy Nelson first overall, and then turned on and watched his player go down with the Twins.
That's why
I was picking on September 3rd.
Mm-hmm.
Again, folks,
They play the starters the most. I'm sorry. They play the starters the most in the third game. People know that.
Yeah, and that's but the challenge, folks, we take into account these types of nuances of fantasy football. I've been playing fantasy football. Look, I'm not even old, but I've been playing fantasy football since it started. When we had the commissioner who would pull out the newspaper on Monday morning. We would calculate our damn scores. And I'm gonna tell you, I've thought about these things, and you don't have your draft early.
No,
if you draft early, you're really just wanting to draft another team later on.
Yeah, yep, for sure.
All right. What was that? Who owned that team, by the way, all about the Benjamins?
Dave P., and that's all I have.
Dave P.
Dave P., if you're out there, tweet us. Give us your full name, brother.
Hope the Panthers aren't bankrupt right now without him.
I know, right? Picking number 2. Gotta love this. This is from our boy Brian Palmes, who has moved out to Seattle. Gotta love this name, man. All hail nipple shorts. That's his tribute to Dave Gettleman.
I get it.
I love it. That's awesome.
That is awesome. It took me a moment. But once
your face trying to figure that out was pretty priceless. But you know what? He hit me up on Twitter and said he's out there in Seattle sporting that C3 Pete shirt, sporting it around Seattle there, getting a couple of books, loving it though.
I love it. That might be my favorite name so far.
Here's another good one by Jacob Powell. Pimpin' Ain't Ely.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
I like it. That's original.
Most.
I like that one a lot too. All right, number 4.
All right, number 4 by Nicholas Campo, who's got a great website out there, by the way, focused on the Hornets. I like this name. Ha ha, can't funchess. I like it.
Bit of a stretch, but it works.
Can't punch us.
Exactly. I like that. All right. What number are we up to? 6?
Number 5, I think. Right? It goes all about the Benjamins, all hail, nipple shorts, Gilbert. Can't punch us.
All right. And next, I love this. One of our great followers out there, Missy, who just asked if she could switch her name leading up to the show. I told her to make it good. She says, "My dog ate your Vic." I like that a lot.
I guess she's planning on some revenge wins this season.
Nice. Well done, Missy.
Ate your Vic.
Yep. Well done, Missy.
Yep. Some definitely revenge wins.
That's technically Melissa Russell.
Wow.
I
That
like
was
that.
I Missy, that was edgy. And you know how I roll.
I know, right? If the professor's calling you edgy.
Yeah, that means we're gonna be partying next weekend. You should hang out with me.
All right, here's another original name. Team Louis C.K.
Louis C.K. He's a comedian.
I don't know, man. I don't know, Louis. You know Louis. You say he's a good
But
dude.
Louis C.K. is a comedian, really. Like, isn't
Well,
that?
no,
his
as funny as draft
He
is. We'll see how funny his draft is.
There you go.
All right, number 7.
Up next in the C3 Minor League is our boy from down under in Australia, the Aussie Superfly. I like it.
Hey,
Stuart Beadell. Beadel. Stuart.
He should have called his team Men at Work.
I like Aussie Superfly.
what does it work? I don't get it.
It's an Australian band from the 80s.
Or
Oh,
AC.
I
How about
thought It
ACDC?
Work
though?
was a movie with Emilio Estevez in it.
Yes, it was. And his brother.
That's right, my guru. By the way, Charlie Sheen is my life guru. All right,
All right.
number 8.
The defending champ is in the house. Not so lazy Susan Tucker.
All right.
You got to stick with it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hey, why would you change?
Yeah, you won the league with it. Why would you do that?
All right.
Thank you.
All right. So this one, sometimes I feel nostalgic, because I'm out west and I miss my family and I miss back east and all that. And I think about the 4th of July back in Matthews, North Carolina. The name of this team is Snakes and Sparklers. Kind of reminds me of the 4th of July back in the Carolinas. Snakes and Sparklers. Corey Hazelwood.
I think that might be a JPP joke.
Maybe.
Do you remember in Joe Dirt where the guy was saying snakes and sparklers?
Yep.
All right.
All right.
You're going,
Number 10. I like this. The commish of that league, Grant Hughes, Big Splash, who does some great writing out at CarolinaCatChronicles.com. If you haven't checked us out lately, go check us out. But I love his name, Green Eggs and Cam.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's fantastic.
That's great.
All right.
Love Dr. Seuss.
Number 11, another original thinker here, but I like him. He's a good follower on C3. Brandon Truesdale with Team Truesdale. Picking number 11.
There you go.
All right.
Back.
And number 12. Oh, the big rookie J, Joan Ellis, coming in at number 12. Like I said, Joan, and I know you're listening, number 12, you're the only pick to get two of the top 13 players.
Big rookie.
Big rookie J. She's a little nervous. She's a little nervous about playing. She's going to be
Actually,
all right.
Well, you take a nap, and then you wake up and you wait a while for your next picks.
All right.
Yep.
I actually like 12 a lot as a
I
pick.
do too, actually.
Oh yeah, but it's just I'm just saying you hurry up and wait sort of thing.
I hate to tell you this though, and you said I love Moss, and Joan knows I love Moss, and that is, last time I had, or one time I remember I had 12th and 13th. I got Brady and then Moss, and then they went on to go 16-0 or whatever, and then losing the Super. They had like 9 billion points together. It was the best thing ever. All right, last league is who?
Mills? Sam Mills League. And I'm going to be extremely random here because I got a lot of family in this league.
Okay.
All right.
Family league.
Family. Not all of it, but a good bit of it.
Mel's that person his kids do a fundraiser, and he be hitting his family up for it.
Yes, sir. All right. Oh.
Is it you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Man, what are you doing to us, man? You got three of the 4 leagues or the C3.
Mel's Late Night Funchies.
Nice. Good name.
I went to Taco Bell at 2 in the morning last night, so.
Mel, you're one of 20. You're one of 12 that gets 2 top picks in the top 25.
Well played, freaking Puerto Rican. All right. All right, number 2. Oh, one stew over the Keekly nest.
Oh, that's good. I like when they can get 2 players in on a team name.
That's
good.
That's my boy Kellen Wiggle. All right, I like that a lot. That was, and when word has it, he actually had the same name as Grant Hughes. But when he saw Grant Hughes added, he decided to get a little bit more creative.
What was his name? I got the team name.
First name is Kellen. Last name is Wigham. Wigham.
I feel like this. There's not only Joey is that two-name twofold. Like it could be one flew over the Keekly nest, and one could, and like Stu also has this like kind of nasty sounding connotation. So like as you flew over the Keekly nest, you could actually take a stew on it. Like that's.
You can go a lot of different ways with that one. All right.
Yep.
Here's number 3 of the C3 Mentor League.
All right.
It is the Carolina Rebels, John Caldwell.
There you go.
That dude knows how to play some fantasy football, and that is my uncle, by the way. He can play. Shout out to
He got game.
Props to him. That man had a heart attack about 3 weeks ago, and he hadn't missed a beat. He's ready for some fantasy football. Johnny, I know you watch it, man.
Missed the fantasy football draft.
Yes, sir. All right.
He's getting well soon.
That's it. That's it. Up next, pick number 4 is the Rochester Rusty Nails. My boy, Tom Salter. I know you're watching out there.
He played last year, didn't he?
Yeah, he played last year.
Didn't he go deep? I feel like he might have made the playoffs.
Yeah, he's a good player. So, but he's up there in Rochester, New York. Rochester Rusty Nails. And Rusty Nails, for all of you that don't know, is a pretty butt-kicking drink with scotch in it that will put you on your butt. But it's a good drink. Check it out.
Tony will be Googling it after the show.
It's a good drink, man. All right. Here we go. The Mrs. Picking 5th. Hamburglar and fries.
That is a great name. That is a great name.
Hamburger.
Sure, I like it. Picking 5th.
That was a heavy diaper.
All right. You know what? Last year was her first year playing. I got to say, she's probably the hottest chick in the league. No offense to anybody else. But I just trying to get on the wife's good side there. but she did real well. She almost made the playoffs last year. Had a good team. All right, coming up next.
All right, I gotta bounce, but I may be back in time before you guys get off. If not, I'll see you on Tuesday.
See you Tuesday. I can't wait to hear that Ice Up Sun, man.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be good.
All right, buddy. Take care. Next up in the C3 Mills League is the
B Weezy. Are you about to call his name?
No.
He just tweeted us. All right.
What'd he say?
And what league is he in? He's in Rucker. He wants to know where he's at in Rucker. Brian Wenzel is number 3. Got it. All right. Go ahead. Who are we on? We are on number. What league are we in? Number 7. Mills.
Team Keep Pounding. Don't tick off the professor. Just don't do it.
Ready. All right.
New